Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Krista and today I'm going to do a cozy fall vlog. I know it's kind of later in the year, it's like November 13th, but it's not technically winter until December, so I'm going to go ahead and share some of my cozy fall activities that I have for you today. So I'm going to start by making some breakfast, and then I'm going to go into doing some DIYs, and then I'll let you see what other stuff I have in the video. So make sure you stay tuned so you don't miss any fun activities that I have planned. I am going to have some winter and Christmas videos coming out soon. I kind of wanted this to be my last fall vlog as a way to kind of like celebrate one of my favorite seasons of the year. So with that being said, we'll get into making breakfast. So I'm going to start breakfast by frying some eggs, and I have these sausage biscuit sandwiches that we make ahead. My mom makes biscuits and then we fry the sausage. We wrap them up in parchment and it's kind of like a meal prep. It makes it a lot easier. You can kind of grab and go with them. So we just put them in the microwave on a plate, do 40 seconds all together. So you do 20 seconds, flip it and do another 20 seconds and just put the egg or cheese or any other toppings that you want on the sandwich. They're super easy and delicious. I wanted to show you a couple of these really simple DIYs I did. So I used items from Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. So I just took this sign that I got from Dollar Tree and I'm taking a piece of fall scrapbook paper and taking a pen and just kind of lightly marking where I want to cut it so it fits the sign. And then I just cut it out. And I just glued the scrapbook paper onto the sign using a disappearing purple glue stick. And then I just put this rub-on transfer I got from Dollar Tree onto the sign. I wanted to add a little pizzazz to the sign. So this is also items from Dollar Tree. I used some greenery and used my wire cutters to cut off the pieces that I wanted to use. And I also used some ribbon to create a bow. And then I just glued everything into place. To create the bow, I used two different types of ribbon and I just dovetailed both ends and I kept stacking them in a diagonal direction, and I kept doing that until I had as many pieces as I wanted, and I used a piece of twine and tied it in the middle and tightened it to create the bow. And then I just took a piece of twine and glued it down on the bottom to make it look more finished. And then I just glued the bow into place, and this is how it turned out. I absolutely love this sign. It was super easy and super affordable using items mostly from Dollar Tree. For my next DIY, I used these owls. I think I got them at Dollar Tree, and then I'm using these fake leaves and I'm gluing them down. This kind of creates the texture of like an owl's feathers. For the paint, I'm going to use Nutmeg by Apple Barrel for the owl's feathers and then use black for distressing. To create the owl's face, I'm going to use wood circles in different sizes to create the eyes, and then I'll use hearts to create its beak, and I have a couple wood rectangles that I'm going to use as a sign that the owl's going to hold. Now we're going to assemble the eyes, so I'm just taking the iris and gluing it to the whites of the eyes and gluing the pupil onto the iris. And I just repeated this for both sets of eyes. And once everything is laid out how I like it, I went ahead and glued the eyes and the beaks into place. Now I'm just taking a mixture of brown and black and distressing the owl. Now I'm taking our signs and using a white colored pencil to write thankful and grateful. I wanted it to look like it was a chalkboard sign, and also I took some baker's twine and cut off some ribbon and made it look like a banner, like the owl was holding the sign. And then I just took the baker's twine and glued it onto the back of the owl. And I glued the sign right in the center of the baker's twine. I wanted the owls to stand up, so I just took this sign that I got from Dollar Tree and took some tumbling tower blocks and used them to help the owls stand up, and I just glued that into place. I just love how the sign turned out. After I did my DIYs, I decided to have a snack. I like to do like the snack plates. So I had some buffalo pretzels with Laughing Cow. I seen Home with Haley did that, so I thought I'd try, and it was absolutely delicious. And then I did some turkey sticks and cheese sticks. And as a sweet snack, I did some Ghirardelli. I did some Ghirardelli peppermint bark chocolate, and that was like the perfect kind of lunch, because I always have a hard time kind of eating lunch, so I decided to do something more like a snack plate, and then you have a little bit of like sweet, a little salty, and it's very delicious. We decided to go on a fall hike. This was filmed south of us. We live in Ohio, and it was filmed during the end of October because that's like our peak season for leaves. but I thought it was so beautiful that I wanted to share it with you. So next, I wanted to show you some of my art that I do. I like to do digital paintings, but also sometimes I'll do like a sketchbook using like colored pencils and things. I got this book from Hobby Lobby. It's a watercolor with me and it has like these different animals and stuff in it. So I thought I would use that book as an inspiration for what I end up drawing here. I'm going to go ahead and play some music and let you see my process of how I draw and how I shade and everything. If you'd like to see more content like this, let me know in the comments down below. I want to do a mix of my art and my cooking, as well as just general lifestyle content. curious, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. I wanted to make a sweet treat to have after dinner, so I'm going to make some pudding chocolate chip cookies. I'll have the recipe listed in the description. For dinner, we had carnitas rice bowls. This is a recipe that we make all the time. If you follow me on TikTok, you've probably seen the recipe on there. And if you're not following me on TikTok, I'll have my TikTok username listed on the screen if you want to check that out. I post recipes and art content on there all the time. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I really had a lot of fun filming this fall vlog. I'm going to have some winter and Christmas content coming out soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.